Welcome back to Magical World Explorers. Today we'll be reading The Pig and the Mouse Adventures. Once upon a time, in a cozy corner of a farmer's green farm, where the fields stretched out like a patchwork quilt and the barn stood tall against the sky, there lived an unlikely pair of friends, a pig named Percy and a mouse named Millie. Percy was a gentle giant with a heart as big as his appetite, while Millie was tiny and quick, with bright eyes that sparkled with curiosity. Despite their differences, Percy and Millie shared a bond that was as strong as it was unusual. They had met one spring morning when Millie, in search of food, had bravely ventured into Percy's pen. Instead of chasing her away, Percy had shared his breakfast with her. From that day forward, Millie decided that Percy was the kindest creature she had ever met. Their friendship was a source of fascination for other animals on the farm. They watched in amazement as Millie rode on top of Percy's head, guiding him to the juiciest spots in the orchard. And in return, Percy protected Millie from the farm cat, who was always lurking nearby. One day, as Percy and Millie were exploring the far edge of the farm, they stumbled upon a hidden garden. It was filled with vegetables of every kind, ripe for picking. Millie's eyes lit up at the sight of the cheese plant, a rare delicacy for a mouse, while Percy was drawn to the pumpkin patch, imagining the feast they could have. But there was a problem. The garden was fenced off and the gate was locked. Millie could easily squeeze through the gaps, but Percy was left outside, his nose pressed sadly against the fence. Seeing her friend's disappointment, Millie had an idea. She darted into the garden and, using her sharp teeth, began to chew on the rope that held the gate shut. It was hard work and it took a lot of Millie's strength, but she was determined to open the gate for Percy. Meanwhile, Percy, realizing what Millie was trying to do, pushed gently against the gate, hoping to help. Together, with Millie's determination and Percy's strength, the rope finally gave way and the gate swung open. The garden was theirs to explore. Millie led Percy straight to the pumpkin patch, where they feasted until their bellies were full. Then, as a thank you to Millie, Percy used his nose to dig up the cheese plant, careful not to damage it, and carried it back to the barn for Millie to enjoy. As they returned to their part of the farm, the sun setting behind them, Percy and Millie realized that their friendship was something truly special. They had different strengths, but together they were unstoppable. They understood that it didn't matter how big or small you were, friendship was about helping each other and sharing in the joys of life. From that day on, Percy and Millie were known as the best of friends, and their adventures became legendary amongst the animals on the farm. They showed everyone that true friendship knows no bounds and that a little kindness can open up a world of possibilities. And so, Percy the pig and Millie the mouse lived happily ever after, their friendship a beacon of light on the farm, reminding all who knew them of the power of unity and the strength found in diversity. We have come to the end of the story. Thank you for staying this long with us. We look forward to having you back soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!